Good morning, everyone. Myself Hafsa. Today I'm here to give a seminar on the topic Amazon Web Services. We all are familiar with the word Amazon Web Services. It is the world's most comprehensive and broadly adopted for developing the applications, and this platform is accessible through SOAP protocol, where the users can handle administration and monitoring of the resources required, as well as their expenses computed on pay-as-you-go basis. And now let us see the different types of products and the services they provide. Amazon Web Service provides infrastructure, platform, and software as a service, where Google App Engine and Microsoft Azure provides only platform as a service. These are some of the services provided by AWS, that is compute, storage, communication, and additional services. Compute services constitute the fundamental element of cloud computing. The fundamental service which provides is Amazon EC2, which delivers an infrastructure as a service to the vendors. The users are then provided with the credentials to remotely access the instance and further configure or install the software if needed. Moving to the next slide as Amazon machine images, which are used to create the virtual machines and then stored in the Amazon S3 and identified by a unique identifier, a manifest of XML files. It contains a physical system layout with a predefined operating system installed. They are specified by RAM disk image and Amazon kernel image, which are part of the configuration of the template. They are created by using the existing EC2 instances, then allowing the owner of the AMIs to get revenue every time this AMI is used to create an instance. EC2 is an Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, one of the Amazon Web Services, which has the ability to run applications on the public cloud. It is simply a virtual server in Amazon Web Services terminology, providing the different types of instances as standard, micro, high memory, high CPU, clustered, and GPU instances. Storage services allows the users to store the data in different formats as simple storage service. The core components of S3 are two as bucket and objects. Bucket represent the virtual containers to store the objects, and object represents the contents that is actually stored. The concept of S3 is accessible through a REST, that is representational state transfer interface, which is quite similar to distributed system, where the storage is organized in a two-level hierarchy which cannot be further partitioned, and it cannot be manipulated, neither not immediately available to the users. Buckets are top-level elements of S3 storage that does not support nesting, neither led to create the sub-buckets.
Amazon S3 allows controlling the access to buckets and objects. Currently, 5 different permissions can be used. First is read, that allows to retrieve the object. The second one is write, it allows to add, remove, and modifying the objects. And read ASP, it allows to read the ASP resources. And write ASP allows to modify ASP resources. And full control granted all the services. Communication service. In this, Amazon provide facilities to structures and communications among existing applications within the AWS infrastructure. There are two organized major categories in these communication services. First one is virtual networking and second one is messaging. Virtual networking is a collection of services that allows AWS users to control their connectivity between the compute and the storage services. Is the next step to connecting the applications by AWS capabilities. There are 3 types of messaging services. First one is SQS, Amazon Simple Queue Services. Second one is Amazon Simple Notification Services. The last one is Amazon Simple Email Services. SQS is basically exchanging the messages between the applications and the queue, and SEN provide a publish subscribe method for connecting heterogeneous application with respect to SQS and SNS. And the last one is SES provide users to send their email and verify the given address is correct or not. The last service is additional services. AWS provide a collection of services that allows user to utilize their services. In these additional services, there are 2 services, Amazon CloudWatch and Amazon Flexible Payment Services. Amazon CloudWatch is a service that is provide help to developer to understand and optimize their behavior of their application based on the AWS. And there are several other services like EC2, S3, SimpleDB, and others. And Amazon flexible payment services infrastructure to allow user to billing their infrastructure and to sell in good price to other services.